You are listening to Fight Talk for Dragon Fire Promotions, and their event Thunderdome 11 is coming up. It's on Friday, July 3 at Metro City, one of the best venues in the world to view boxing. And headlining that card is a man I've seen fight many times. He's had 9 fights, but he is undefeated. He is Sam Automatic Hogan, and he joins me on the line on Fight Talk. Sam, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Brett. Much appreciated.
Now, you must be very happy to be back on the Thunderdome card.
Yeah, I like to always fight on, keep active, and, the Thunderdome's been good to me, so it's only in return I pay the favours. So, yeah, but keeping active and keeping healthy and keeping fit, that's the number one goal.
Hey, Sam, tell us something. How did the nickname Automatic come about? Who come up with that one?
Oh, there was, you can't be a professional boxer without a fancy or ring name, so obviously a lot of thought was pulled out. I pretty much wanted something that worked with the letters S or H, so I printed out the dictionary of all the letter S's there and had the Surge and then the Sonny, all these names. But, Dave was the one that come up with it.
Yeah.
And, so my coach, Dave Hassan, come up with it. He was sitting at a round table one night having a few beers with his mates, and, I think it all come together there. But I actually had a buck stew for one of my mates who I was best man for, up in Broome, and come up with the same name, the semi-automatic as well, with one of his mates, and it just so happened to be a coincidence that both of us come up with it at the same time, and that was a sign that's had to stick.
So you both said Automatic at the same time. You both said Automatic at the same time, and then said, "Jinx, buy me a Coke."
Yeah, all from the north and south of Perth, yeah, Western Australia.
Fantastic. Now you're finding a guy with a mouthful of a name, Franco Valenzuela. Now, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, well, the fight's at catch weight at 72, so I'm thinking he might be a bit bigger, maybe a bit stronger, like a middleweight. I'm a light middleweight, so there could be a bit of a handicap there, but that's nothing to be concerned about or worried about, because I've got the self-belief and the will to back myself. So, yeah, he looked probably a bit strong, but he have a power punch. I've seen a little bit of him. Probably lacks a bit of sort of footwork, so I'll just have to use the agility and the speed and agility to get over the line there. But we'll see how it goes during the round. I'm always open about adapting to styles of fight, adapting to change. I think most good fighters have to make adjustments between the fights, and that's what I'm willing to do. And I've got a good coach with a good eye, and as long as he does the singing and I do the dancing, we'll get another victory and remain undefeated.
Well, you've obviously got a good team behind you, and you just mentioned your trainer, Dave Hassan, and his gym as well. We know that he puts his heart and soul into boxing, so he deserves a big rap for your success. But tell us a bit behind the scenes of what he's like and what he puts you through.
Yeah, Dave probably comes across as a pretty sort of pretty basic, but he's very smart. He's very probably got a lot of knowledge on the sport, but knows a lot. But without the patience, it's not always easy to get the message across. But I just got full faith in him. He's never told me a lie ever. He's an honest man, a truthful man. He's a role model for me. He inspires me. He gives me all the self-belief and all the good things that I need to be the best I can be, and I've got full faith, full trust, full love in him, and I think that's mutual, and that's the reason that our success is my success is his success. It's a team effort, and one can't be without the other. So it's just a really good thing. He's a good man, and he's got a lot of knowledge, and he believes in me, and I believe in him. So that's what it is, and the results speak for themselves, I guess.
Who have you been? Obviously, we mentioned before you fighting. He's also known as the El Matador. Had to get that one out there. But who have you been sparring in preparation for this one?
Been going around to other gyms. Fox's boxing gyms there, and Hassan's boxing gym. Yeah, both Gosnell-based gyms, so it's only a couple of streets away. So, there's plenty of pedigree there where you got sparring. Jeremy Van Diemen, Brandon Ogilvie, other boys from the gym, Paul Wisby. So just in one suburb, you've got a good pedigree of fighters that you can feed off and get your sparring in. So, as long as I keep the sparring, go to other gyms as well. But, there's never a shortage of sparring, I guess. Just, just keep it local and things like that. But obviously you want to try and get someone around the same weight as you're fighting, but it doesn't hurt getting all different variety of sparring because it helps with your adapting to change, really, and being able to adapt to change. So,
Hey, just quickly before we let you go, we know we're not looking past this fight, but with the 9-0 record and obviously going for number 10, you're becoming a bit of the hunted because I've noticed in the last couple of fights that I've seen Jamie Weech fight, he's starting to call you out again. He obviously wants a bit of revenge because you defeated him back in 2013. So what do you think of that? Because obviously I think that he's aiming, there's a Thunderdome card in September, and I think he's calling you out for that one. So what are your feelings are on that?
Obviously boxing's a selfish sport, so do what's best for you, really. I can understand he would want a rematch because he wants to redeem himself, but I'm looking at what's best for me in my progress going forward. And, if there's better options out there, I'd rather take the better options sort of thing. But, I understand fully why he'd want a rematch in that. But, I'm not always... boxing to me is, you get one opportunity, you get your one chances, you make the most of those things, and second chances in life don't always come around. At the minute, I don't see the excitement in me having a rematch with a person I've already beaten. Not taking anything away from Jamie, of course, he's a good fighter and things like that. But I understand there's a lot more incentive in it for him to have a rematch than for me to have a rematch with someone that I've already beaten, and it wasn't like it was a close fight. I won that fight unanimously.
Yes, and he admits that as well. Yeah. So obviously he's only going to improve it. He has to obviously keep aiming high because again you're a name now. You're again undefeated, and we're looking forward to seeing you at Thunderdome 11 Friday, July 3 at Metro City. Just Sammy, quickly before we let you go, where can our Fight Talk listeners find you on social media?
I've got my, obviously, Facebook account as Sam Hogan, but that's more for, I'm trying to get the old Sammy Automatic fan page up and running, so that's Sammy Automatic, and then obviously Boxer from Western Australia, so that's a pretty good one, get up and running. There's also the 8 Count Promotions fan page, which is what we and Dave and Fox were doing before. Dragonfly as well. So, it's good that everyone helps each other out with the promotion because that boxing's lifeblood is the fans. The fans are the ones that we need to put on a show to entertain, and they need to be having fun. They need to be coming. And as long as I can put on performance for them and keep them happy, I'm happy. So...
Well, fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing you back in action again and keeping that undefeated record intact. Sammy Hogan, thank you very much for your time. And I said I'll be at the fight at ringside with Neil Devey. I'm sure Neil will be yelling out, "Give him the bad news, Murdoch!" And we look forward to seeing you back in action again and do your job, son.
Okay. Yeah, I'd just quickly like to thank my sponsors that have been supporters since day one. That's Raja Blue Venture Capital. I'd like to thank AP Concreting, Alex Parent, and new sponsor Wilson Complete, Alex Wilson, for coming on board and being a part of it. So, yeah, it's brilliant.
Fantastic, and we need those sponsors to support our boxers as well, and they're on a good wicket by sponsoring you, young man.
Yeah, it's all about keeping everyone on the winning team, and my success is everyone's success. So I've just got to make sure I do my job, and everyone's having fun and happy.
Fantastic.
So if you want to have a good night, come down to Thunderdome 11, and it will not disappoint. You will have a great night, as we all do.
That's right. Be there. Thanks, Sammy.
All right. Thanks, Brett. All the best.